Hello students, welcome to Biology Corner. Today I will teach you your class 10 biology first chapter, that is nutrition. Point to be discussed today are alive or the living beings, not alive or the non-living beings, salient feature of the living beings, what are life processes, energy is needed for life processes, what is nutrition, what is the nutrient, and what are the different modes of nutrition, that is autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and finally what is photosynthesis. Before going to the topic, we know very well something which is living, we call them alive or the living beings. Something which has no life, we call them non-living or the not alive beings. All the plants, animals, including the human beings, all are living beings or the alive beings. The living beings has some certain characteristics, certain salient features, like the living beings first take part in movement. Movement is the basic process. The living beings can move from one place to other place without any external support, without any external help. Movement is quite easy in animals and quite difficult in plants. That means we can easily observe in animals and we can face difficulty to observe in plants. And movement is quite fast in animals and quite slow in plants. For example, plant can respond towards the external stimuli like light, gravity and touch. So for example, sunflower plant, the shoot, flower, leaves of the sunflower plant bend towards the light. That means here the sunlight is the external stimuli and bending towards the light is the response. Similarly, the touch me not plant, which we call the sensitive plant, and the scientific name of the sensitive plant is Mimosa pudica. When you touch your finger, the leaves of the plant folded off. That means here your touch is the external stimuli and folding of the leaves is the response. Similarly, there are different salient features or different characteristics of the living beings. First is the living beings can respire. That means they get energy from the food. They can excrete. They remove the waste product from the body. They intake oxygen, they intake food, they intake water, and the living beings can control and coordinate, they can transport, they can reproduce. Reproduce means they can make their younger ones. So we know the living beings have some certain characteristic, that is movement, then respiration, excretion, control and coordination, transport and reproduction. Then come to the life processes. So before going to the life processes, first we know what is the definition of the life processes. Life processes are the basic functions, the basic function of the living organism which are performed by the living body, which are performed by the living organism to maintain, to sustain their life, are collectively known as the life processes. That means, again I am repeat, life processes are the basic functions of the living organism which are performed and maintain the life, collectively known as the life processes. The different life processes are respiration, excretion, reproduction, nutrition, control and coordination, etc. Then energy is needed for the living organism. Energy is the capacity to do work. We get energy. We means the living organism or the living beings. The living beings get energy from the food. Here food is the kind of fuel that provides us energy to perform the various activities, to perform the various biochemical reaction. Here the food is the organic food. Food is the food we take. It is always in the complex form. That means food may be simpler or may be complex. The simple food is glucose or the simple sugar or the simple carbohydrate. The complex food is starch, which we call them the complex sugar or the complex carbohydrate. That means food is the basic requirement of the living organism. By taking the food, by eating the food, we get energy and performing, we are able to doing some work, some activities, some point is nutrition. Nutrition is the basic process. Nutrition is the basic life processes. Nutrition is the basic life process means intake of the food and utilizing of the food is known as the nutrition. That means we take food, we intake food, and from the food we get energy. That is nutrition. That means Nutrition is the basic biochemical process in which intake of the food and utilizing of the food is known as the utilizing of the food means utilizing of the energy which we get from the food is known as the nutrition. And what is a nutrient? Nutrient is the basic organic or inorganic substance which obtained from the surrounding, which is called as the nutrient. That means what are the different nutrients? Different nutrients are carbohydrate, protein, fat, lipid, then vitamins, then water. These are the different nutrients. So nutrients are the basic organic and the inorganic substances which we obtain from the surrounding, and nutrients are of different types like carbohydrate, protein, fat or lipid, then we have vitamins, water. So again the definition may be like this: nutrition is a biochemical process in which intake of the nutrients and utilizing of the nutrients is known as the nutrition. Then what are the different modes of nutrition? Different modes means what are the different methods? What are the different methods means the way we obtain the food, the way we procuring the food is the mode of nutrition. Different organisms have different modes of nutrition, different steps, different variety of nutrients. That means different processes of nutrition. That means the mode of nutrition means the variety of the different types of nutrition. There are two different modes of nutrition mainly. First is autotrophic mode of nutrition, second is heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Autotrophic mode of nutrition means auto means self or own. Nutrition means we know that is the intake of energy and utilizing of the energy. That means autotrophic nutrition means self nutrition. Okay, and autotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which the green plant can make or prepare or synthesize its own food by utilizing the simple inorganic material. First is carbon dioxide, second is water. With the help of solar energy, and chlorophyll pigment which is in the leaf of the plant, and to produce the simple sugar, that is glucose C6H12O6, that is the simple sugar. This process is known as photosynthesis, and the mode of nutrition is known as the autotrophic mode of nutrition, or self-nourishment, self-nutrition. Again I am repeating, the autotrophic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which the green plant can make or prepare or synthesize its own food by combining the simple inorganic raw material, that is carbon dioxide and water, with the help of solar energy and the chlorophyll pigment to produce the simple sugar, that is glucose C6H12O6. That is autotrophic mode of nutrition, and the process is known as the photosynthesis process. Understand? Okay. Then what is autotrophs? The organisms which can take part in autotrophic mode of nutrition known as autotrophs. The autotrophs are commonly known as the producer. That means they produce their own food. Hence, the producer are known as the autotrophs, or the organism which can take part in the autotrophic mode of nutrition. We call them producer. What are producer? What are the example of the producer? The example of the producer are the green plant. Different green plant. Okay. Okay. So autotrophic mode of nutrition means self nutrition in which the organism make or synthesize their own food by using the inorganic raw material, that is carbon dioxide and water, and produce the simple sugar. And the organisms which can take part in the autotrophic mode of nutrition, we call them as producer or the autotrophs. Okay, the green plants are known as the autotrophs, and certain bacteria are also comes under the autotrophs. Not all the bacteria, only some bacteria which have the green pigment, that is the chlorophyll pigment. These bacteria are known as the autotrophs, but not all the bacteria are the producer or the autotrophs. So some bacteria are also known as the producer or the autotrophs. That means the green plants and some bacteria are known as the producer or the autotrophs, and the non-green plant, the plant which have no green pigment, the chlorophyll pigment, these are known as the non-green plant. The non-green plant are not the autotrophs, they are heterotrophs. That means they depend, they can make their own food, they can depend on the producer. The non-green plant are heterotrophs, they are not producers. Okay, so today this is the basic class for today. So today we have already discussed what is alive, what is not alive, then what are the salient feature of the living beings, then we have already discussed what are the life processes, what is life processes, energy is needed for the life processes, nutrition, its meaning, what is a nutrient, what are the different varieties of nutrient, what is the mode or the types of nutrition, that is the autotrophic mode of nutrition and the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, that means the self nutrition and the other mode of nutrition, and finally the photosynthesis process and some producers, some and lastly we have already discussed the photosynthesis, autotrophs or the heterotrophs or the green plant and the non-green plant. This much for today, and I hope you all students like it, and this is my first class and I will try to make better video for your next class, and thank you, hope you all like it. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and please hit the like button, and thank you all.